Let's go!
Good stuff.
Hey, what it do? What it do? What it do? It's your boy Q, and welcome back to YouTube Explorers. Look, I'm excited this video. I want you to know, kind of clickbait. I'm not ready to give him an S tier title just quite yet, just because I'm not ready to really give him a tier listing, but we got to talk about Cruz. Look, this past weekend, we got the opportunity to cast like the wiki Scavengers competitive community scrims. Look, I'll leave a link for that down in the description below. If you're a competitive Scavengers player or you're looking to like get a little bit more competitive games, there are some really good matches, some high tier gameplay. I'll leave a link for that so you guys can sign up. They should be doing another one soon here in a couple weeks. And it was really good, like really good gameplay, seeing teams filled with like levels 50s, 60s. We even saw a couple of 90s. Like after the first week and a half of the game being released. So it was definitely people who had played the game a lot, had a good grasp of the game and game mechanics. So it was really good to see the game played at like the highest level, right? And we had talked about on the channel before that I was sure we were going to see some team composition metas. And like, I gotta be honest, I definitely did not expect for Cruz to not only be played so much, but be such a big contributing factor to some of the like top placing teams. I did not expect it whatsoever. Like, unfortunately, as it sits right now at the time of this recording, I don't have anything where I can give you figures like, say, to compare his signature SMG to, say, Halden's AR or Valora's shotgun. And I think that there is this little bit of like a sub thought within the community that his SMG doesn't hit as hard. I just think people are using it from too far of a distance. But the value that Cruz gets from his ability is like truly unmatched in the game. Like, of course, with the respawn mechanic, right? His ability to break away from really bad situation is going to be unmatched, and it's going to be something that's talked about, right? And even if the SMG did have a significant difference in DPS compared to other weapons in the game, which I'm not sure it does, and I'm not sure that's a bad thing. With the respawn mechanic, we had to take into account that after the first team wipe, his signature weapon really doesn't mean much, right? He can continue to run like a war song and pick up Valora's shotgun or Letty's hand cannon or anything like that. But hopefully soon the people over at Midwinter give us the ability to see and compare numbers like that. That would be really cool. But where we saw Cruz really shine this past weekend was his ability to like close the gap between his team and another team once his team got a downed enemy. Because the ability to close that gap, not allow for a revive, even with Halden's quick revive, if you're right on top of that team shooting, it makes things a little bit hectic, and it forces the team that's getting pushed to not make a mistake.
Nice.
So like a team with the Cruz that's really coordinated and the Cruz that is really able to make those split decisions, like can really be a momentum changer in some of these gunfights. And like, honestly, even if Cruz's DPS is a little bit lower than most other players, I think because of the value that he brings to his team, that would be perfectly fine. Like, again, I'm not ready to really give him an S tier as far as for his listings. Like, really, I'm not sure if I'm ready to list any of the explorers in a full tier listing just quite yet. Although maybe we will do it soon. We've been spending a lot of time playing this game over on our channel on Twitch. Feel free to check that link down in the description below. And, you know, if you're looking for when we are going to drop that video, feel free to smack that subscribe button and turn those notifications on, because I'm sure that video will be coming soon. But I will mention before we do any sort of tier listing, again, with the ability now to be able to pick up any person's signature weapon, I don't think that a particular explorer's signature weapon is really a heavy weight when it comes to a tier listing. What we should really be talking about is the utility that any explorer brings. And there's a lot of utility that most of these players bring, and like how often their power spikes occur and when those power spikes occur. But with that being said, where would you guys rate Cruz right now? Let me know in the comments below. Now, I will say that at the time of recording this, I truly do feel that all of the explorers in the game right now have a pretty good spot in the game, and they can all have a decent spot in the competitive scene if we're being perfectly honest. But of course, like in legend and hero based games, you will always have metas, right? I don't think there's really ever been a game that there hasn't been that I can think of. And sure, Halden's instant revive is super clutch, and the shotgun of Valora can be pretty devastating. But this past weekend, we were able to see like all of the explorers be used at a very high level and bring value to their squads and make plays. Except for maybe Jay. But we'll definitely talk about that in a separate video coming to the channel soon. So again, make sure you smack that subscribe button and turn those notifications on so we can catch you back for that one. I'm also not trying to say that everybody who watches this video should become a Cruz main and like insta-lock them every time that you get into a game of Scavengers. What I am saying though is if you haven't given him a try, or if you just been sitting here and kind of talking a little smack on his gun, y'all need to stop hating on my boy, because he may be low-key the most underrated explorer in the game right now. But if you enjoyed the video, if y'all could do me a favor, hook your boy up with a like, leave your boy a comment as well. That's going to help us out with that good old YouTube algorithm. And of course, if you're looking for more Scavengers content, not only are we going to leave a playlist at the end of this video, but if you smack that subscribe button, turn those notifications on, we can catch you back here for the next one. All right? Until next time, though, with everything crazy going on in the world today, for real, be true, be you, be sincere, game hard and love harder. It's your boy Q, signing out.
If you ain't show something, you just don't wanna be. You wanna be me, but you will never be as fresh as CUE.